SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Galactic are in a tight competition to champion spaceflight, which has so far been dominated by government entities on everything from design to ticket prices to crew members. The three have been in a cutthroat race to leave the other behind, particularly SpaceX and Blue Origin. The news of Blue Origin taking over the space tourism industry has been swirling around town for quite some time now. But did you know that Blue Origin will eventually dominate space tourism and not SpaceX? This video is all about demystifying some rumors while putting forth certain facts about space tourism and about these two companies in particular. Without further delay, let's jump right into the heart of this video. Until we saw ambitious enterprises like SpaceX and Blue Origin dive into this broad domain, space initiatives were dominated by government organizations. These two are the most well-known names in the private space world, and they're sometimes pitted against one another due to their founders' closeness in other areas. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, two of the world's most prominent businessmen, own SpaceX and Blue Origin respectively, which has been on the competition radar for its interest in driverless vehicles. Similarly, in the space industry, while the two corporations appear to be relatively similar in their aspirations to explore space, their ideologies and approaches differ greatly. But one thing is certain, they're both working on big, reusable spaceships capable of transporting people and satellites through space. SpaceX operates the largest satellite network in the world, called the Starlink. It's been in the space tourism industry for quite some time now, while Blue Origin is a new player in the game. Yet it would be a mistake to look at the latter with any less awe and surprise. Blue Origin's new Shepard aircraft has now successfully proved the capacity to transport space travelers above the atmosphere, and executives have promised that paying passengers and experimental payloads will be flown on a monthly basis. When it earned NASA development funds, but couldn't figure out how to get it. To speak facts, on a number of fronts, Bezos' firm remains behind SpaceX. Above all, Blue Origin still lacks a spacecraft capable of permanently transporting payloads into space by depositing them in orbit. It's working on a reusable booster rocket called New Glenn, named for astronaut John Glenn, that was supposed to launch in 2020, but won't be ready until the end of 2022. SpaceX's orbital rockets, especially the Falcon 9 and its reusable first stage, currently dominate the launch industry. This is going to shock you that New Glenn will be substantially larger than the Falcon 9. Therefore, it has the potential to be a game changer when it arrives. In a few years from now, Blue Origin is all set to take over space tourism. The company is bound to grow under Jeff Bezos. His spacecraft New Shepard went to space on July 20th, 2021, with Jeff Bezos being one of the members to go to space as a tourist. The business has been testing a suborbital rocket known as New Shepard for years, with the goal of transporting paying visitors to the edge of space in a pressurized capsule. Space tourists will be able to see Earth through enormous windows and enjoy a few minutes of weightlessness on a Blue Origin journey, according to the plan. Jeff Bezos himself has been funding his space company and is bound to be the biggest company making profit in the coming years. From design to ticket, Blue Origin will leave SpaceX behind in every aspect. Jeff Bezos would also look to make it feasible for even a common man to go to space with his space tourism company. The business is bound to expand, with multi-billion-dollar partnerships ahead in line, and will soon be the most well-known and preferred company to guide your way to space. Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos have always been on competitive terms with each other. In the current scenario, Musk's company has been doing pretty well for itself as it also receives funds from the government to go to space. Since Blue Origin is still growing, the company has yet to set new records on its first passenger flight on the 20th of July, 2021. The space visit included one of the youngest and oldest men to travel to space in a private airplane. In 2019, Bezos announced plans for a Blue Moon lunar lander, which the corporation said would be ready in 2024 and would eventually contribute in the establishment of a sustained human presence on the moon. Blue Origin was beaten out by SpaceX for a contract to land NASA men on the moon, but the company is appealing the decision. Do you think Blue Origin will be the new master of the space tourism industry? What do you think about the cutthroat competition between SpaceX and Blue Origin? Please let us know all of your views and opinions in the comments section below. If you liked today's video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give it a big fat thumbs up, and make sure to hit that bell icon to get in touch with regular updates. Thanks for your time and consideration. We'll meet again next time with a video on similar content.